What's up everybody, it's Bonz here. So this week's video is going to be a little bit different from the stuff that I usually post, like construction and other things. After 9 months of being here, I finally get a week off, so I'm going to be flying out to Florida to help my brother move from there out here to Washington. My brother's in the Navy, so him and his family are getting stationed close by where I live out here, so I'm going to go help them move. It's 4:30 in the morning and we got to get to the airport, so let's go. We made it through security just fine, so now we're just waiting to go ahead and board the plane, and then we'll be in Tampa.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd.
After 5 hours of flying, we are finally here in Tampa. It feels so nice to be able to get out, stretch the legs, walk around a little bit. But we need to head over to baggage claim and then go meet up with my brother. All right, baggage claim that way. And we've arrived at the baggage claim. Time to wait to see when the bag comes out. Hopefully they didn't lose my luggage, because that would suck. And that looks like the one right there. And now time for our next task, which is finding my brother. Hey, where are you at, man? I'm trying to find you. Pull up to the one that says 163. So we'll see you here in a little bit. Now we just have to see how long it's actually going to take him to get here. So the plan while I'm here is to kind of kick it for a couple of days with my brother and his family, as well as some friends that we have down this way in Florida. Then on Sunday, we're going to load up and start driving across the country. Look who it is. You know, not bad. 5 minutes. We can manage that. Guys, that's like you're moving or something.
I know, right? Alright, let's do this.
Alright. Finally, after 6 hours of waiting in the red terminal. Just kidding.
You're going crap.
6 hours. It's only a couple of minutes, so we're doing alright.
Yeah, see?
As long as I don't get killed, we're alright. But I hear Florida drivers are the worst.
Bro,
so.
Florida drivers are terrible.
So we went ahead and got the trailer. That was a whole ordeal in itself. My only tip of advice is to make sure that you check your fuses before ever testing the lights on the trailer to make sure your fuses are good. It's just somewhere today. But we need to go ahead and get this 1992 Jeep Wrangler loaded up, as well as that dirt bike and some other miscellaneous items. So let's get to it. With the Jeep now out of the garage, we need to go ahead and load some stuff into it, as well as get the dirt bike loaded on the back of it. Now it's time for the fun part of loading the Jeep up onto the trailer. Okay. With it now on the trailer, we need to go ahead and put these tire straps over the tires and then secure it on the bottom. It'll be good. With the Jeep and dirt bike all loaded up now, we need to go ahead and load up all of these totes into the back of the truck, as well as some stuff into the back of the Palisade. Then we should be good to go bright and early tomorrow morning. Everything is officially all loaded up. Justin, how you feeling?
I'm looking forward to get it done with.
Yeah.
A long drive across the United States, that's for sure.
Yeah, we are literally going from end to end, all the way down here in Tampa, Florida, all the way to one of the most northwest parts up in Washington that you can get to. How are you feeling about moving back to Washington?
I'm looking forward to it. Luke will get to be around his uncle and around his grandparents, so we're looking forward to it. And then not dying from all this heat either.
Yeah, it's like, it's 90 plus degrees right now. It is hot, it is muggy, we're sweating. It's been a long day, so yeah,
really
it'll be nice to be in some more mild temperatures back up in the Pacific Northwest and everything. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. But
it's gonna be a good time. Got my little bro right here, so looking forward to that.
It's gonna be great. So you'll be seeing him a lot more on the channel now that he'll be back over that direction. So yeah, but that's all for today, so we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Today is officially moving day. We just got done loading the rest of the stuff into the car and the dogs into the truck. We're gonna try to make it all the way up to St. Louis, Missouri today, which is about a 15 to 17 hour drive, so hopefully we don't hit any traffic. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, so let's go ahead and hit the road. We've been driving now for about 4 hours and we just crossed the border from Florida into Georgia. Now this trip's gonna take a little bit longer because we're pulling that trailer and it can't go any faster than 65 miles an hour. Usually I'm one of the guys that wants to get to the final destination as fast as possible, but I'm actually really excited about this trip. I'm really looking forward to seeing the different landscape and everything throughout the country as we drive through. I consider myself a fairly well-traveled person, but there's still a lot of places I haven't seen. On our way up to St. Louis, we're gonna be passing through Nashville, which I've never been before, so I'm excited to see what it's like there. But for right now, I'm gonna enjoy the beautiful views of Georgia. Well folks, we managed to hit the one thing I really didn't want to, which is traffic. It's 6 o'clock now, so of course everyone's getting off. And Google Maps just told me that there's a crash up here, so that's kind of what's holding us up right now. And then we'll be on our way north and kind of on the last 3 to 4 hour stretch to get to St. Louis. And that's where we're gonna stop for the night and kind of rest and give the dogs a break and everything too. And then we'll hit it again bright and early tomorrow morning. It feels so nice to be outside of a car. My brother and I decided to stop short of St. Louis. With having the 3 dogs, it took quite a bit longer than we were expecting. So we stopped in Benton, Illinois, which is about 2 hours shy of St. Louis. But for right now, we're stopped here at this KOA in this little miniature cabin right there. So I'm looking forward to a good night of rest. And we'll hit the road again early tomorrow morning. Good morning everybody, it is day 2 of this moving adventure. We are getting ready and packing up right now to take off. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning. Last thing that we have to do is get these sweet pups fed and then load them up in the car and take off. We're trying to get to Mitchell, South Dakota, which is about 800 miles away. So it's gonna be another long day, so let's get to it. Well, I can definitely tell that we are back in the Midwest considering we have cornfields. I can definitely tell that we're in South Dakota because of all these wall drug billboards. I'm pretty sure they started in Iowa, but now we are into the thick of South Dakota, so they are popping up everywhere. We're making a little bit better time than we were yesterday, so we just passed Mitchell, South Dakota, which we were planning on stopping at tonight, but it's still light out, so we decided to continue on to Chamberlain. It's only about an hour extra, but it'll set us up really good for tomorrow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten to Chamberlain and we are stopped now at this place called the Oasis Campground and rented one of these cabins to stay in for the night, which will be nice. Hopefully we can get some good rest. We started at 5:30 in the morning. It's now about 8 o'clock at night. It's getting dark, so we decided to call it a night and give ourselves plus the dogs a break. This place is sweet. We've got double bunk beds right here, plenty of room for activities, and we also have our very own bathroom here, which is pretty nice. Instead of having one of those community ones that you usually get at campgrounds and stuff like that, this one has its own, and it's pretty cost effective. So yeah, I'm stoked. It's nice, and looking forward to chilling out for the rest of the night and grabbing some Z's. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good morning everybody, it is day 3 and we are about ready to hit the road. I'm excited to get out of the flatlands and back into some mountains, so that'll be nice and scenic. But yeah, we have a long drive yet today, so let's get to it. We've officially made it into Montana and things are going really well. We've made pretty good time again today, so we should be able to hit Missoula no problem whatsoever. One thing that I really like is that we're getting into the foothills here. And foothills mean mountains. Despite how big this state is, this part of the drive seems to go by pretty darn quick. It's absolutely gorgeous and there's so much to see that it's mesmerizing and just makes time fly by. And unfortunately, the camera doesn't really do it justice. We're getting closer, folks. Just right over there are some mountains. about 9 o'clock at night now, and we just got here to Missoula. We're both feeling pretty darn tired. I'm gonna go ahead and call it night, grab some Z's, and we'll get at it again in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is about 5:30 in the morning now, so we're finishing packing up and getting ready to take off. We are on the home stretch finally. It'll probably take us around 10 to 11 hours to get back home. That's if we don't hit any traffic in Seattle or Everett. So fingers crossed that we don't. One thing I did learn from this trip though is that the KOAs have these cool little cabins. So I never knew that before. I thought they were just a regular campground, but I guess you can rent these cabins and stay in them, and it's been super nice for this trip. So anyways, we're gonna hit the road, so let's get to it. We've officially made it out of Montana and into Idaho. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the drive, coming down and out of the mountains. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And with it being fall time, the leaves on the trees are starting to change colors, and it is just gorgeous. I love it. Let's go. Good state of Washington. We are here, folks. We are in the state of Washington. We just passed the border. We still have about 8 hours of driving left to do. We had to go through the eastern part of Washington, up over the Cascade Mountains. Hopefully we don't run into any traffic in Seattle, then navigate our way up to the island, and we'll be home. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm ready to be out of this car. We're starting to head down the mountain, and in typical Washington fashion, it is raining. But this car needs a wash anyway, so I'm okay with it.
Girl, give me a reason, even when it ain't enough. Don't let them believe it.
We've made it out of the mountains, and we are now on the west side of Washington. We have about 120 miles left to go, but the thing that makes me nervous is this right here. I haven't seen that time go down in a couple of minutes, so that definitely means that there's traffic in Seattle. So hopefully it clears up before we get there. That way we can keep on cruising up to the island. We are so close, and I'm ready to be done with this drive.
You said it all the time, you never liked that.
Well, unfortunately, as you can see, we didn't avoid the traffic. Thankfully, it doesn't look too bad. Once we get to the north side of Seattle, it should clear up and we should have smooth sailing from there. Of course, as soon as I say that the traffic wasn't so bad, it actually got worse. So apparently there was an accident up ahead, and now it's causing a 40-minute delay. So, why? We didn't hit traffic much for this whole entire drive, and now we hit the worst of it. Anyways, we'll work through this. We'll finish out this drive. Still get home at a reasonable time. I'm still looking forward to it being over, but gosh, traffic sucks. Yes, we have finally arrived. All that driving, it's over. We finished cranking out the 10 hours and now we're home. How you feeling, man?
I feel like my bladder is gonna explode.
I don't think that's what anyone wants to hear.
I don't think so either.
How else are you feeling aside
I'm
from having to take a
feeling
pee?
happy to be here finally, done with the drive. So it feels great to be here.
We need to go ahead and get the Jeep unloaded here, and then we're gonna take the trailer back to U-Haul while there's still light in the day. And that'll be the end of it. What's up, whoops? Kai, what's up? Welcome back. Marley, welcome back. Olaf, don't get eaten by a coyote. Toyota, I missed you so much. Well, that's a wrap, everybody. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next one.